everyone, Mrs. Whitty here. I'm going to show you in this video how to take yearbook photos for our yearbooks this year. So we are asking that starting American Education Week that teachers in certain levels and during certain times find a little bit of time to take some photos in Google Meet. I will show you how to do that in a bit. It's very easy. But before we get there, there's just a little bit of logistics that are different for each level. If you are an elementary school teacher and you're wondering what time should or when should I be taking these pictures, we're really leaving it up to you. We're using American Education Week because it's just a great time to ask students to hey, can you, dress up on one particular day if you want to for your yearbook and, take their pictures. If you want to take them all in one day, you can. If you want to do a couple students a day, that's fine too. Whatever works for you. Middle school teachers, we are going to be taking pictures during our advisory block. And I know this can be a little tricky because we have some interventions and stuff going on. So again, it's up to you how you want to handle photos during advisory. If you would like to take photos during 5 students a day throughout the week, or you want to just have one day where you have them working on something and then you knock some photos out for all of the students, that's fine. And then high school, we're asking that you take photos of your students in your B-Day period 1 class. So if you teach a B-Day period 1, you're going to hopefully have some time to take photos of your high school students. Same thing goes if you want to try to knock it out all in one day while they're working on something, that's great. If not, you could just do a few a day. And I'm going to show you all how to do that here in a minute. So just do whatever plan works for you. If you have a few students that are absent and you didn't get them by the end of American Education Week, it's really not a big deal. For everybody, just, do your best. If you get them all done in one day, great. If you get them done, over the span of 2 weeks, not a big deal. So just let me know if you have any questions about when you should do that. But we were trying to make it as seamless and not interrupting your classes as possible. And if you need any help, you can let me know if you want me to pop in or anything to your homeroom or advisory. I can try to make that happen. So what are you doing exactly? So I created for all of our teachers a folder. Now, there are some of you who this may not apply to, but I just wanted to cover, and I tried to make a folder for all of the teachers so that whether you're elementary, middle, or high school, that you have access to a folder in case you have an advisory or in case you have a B-Day period 1 for high school. And of course, elementary, you're on here too. So if you don't see your name, either I missed it or it wasn't on the list I was given, so just let me know. I will add a quick folder here. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to take a picture in Google Meet and upload it to your folder. So I'm actually going to do a quick example for you here in a second. Okay, so here I am in my Google Meet, and you can create a separate Google Meet while your other students are working on something to keep the privacy of your students. I know there are some students who've opted out. You can actually see that in Focus. However, I have a list of all the students who opt out. So if you are just wanting to take pictures of all of them, put them in there in the folder, and then let me worry about that, that's fine. If a student says, or a parent says anything, that's fine too. Just let me know. I can give you guys a list as well of all of the opt-out students for photos. But anyway, when you're in Google Meet and you either in another Google Meet while your other students are working to take a picture, you can just have your students turn their camera on. So I'm just going to go down to the camera button, of course, and don't judge my picture right now. It's early in the morning. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make sure their background's okay. Um, we prefer that the background isn't something like super busy, like one of these guys. It's just too much going on. So as clean as possible. So as you can see, all of these are like really busy. So what I would recommend is asking them to put like a blurred background on there. And then that way you can take a quick picture. Now, if you prefer to do screenshots, you could just screenshot, have them smile, and then take a screenshot of what you see here. Or you can use something like the snipping tool, which I'll just show you that real quick, just in case. Get my snipping tool up here. And you don't worry about cropping anything. We'll worry about that later on, but just take a picture of the whole thing. So you just could go to new and just do a quick little, obviously this photo is going to be terrible of me. That's okay, because I wasn't smiling. Lovely. So you want to save that, and you want to upload it to the files. Okay, so I actually went ahead and took a different picture because I couldn't look at that other picture anymore. So you can save this to your OneDrive just to save it real quick. That way you have it there and you can always upload later. To upload, I will show you that in the Drive link that you'll get from me. And again, don't worry about like too much editing. You'll see there's actually like a little circle on mine because I was recording, and that's the little recording piece there. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. I would definitely consider saving it as a file with their name on it so that you don't have to do it later, but you can always add their names later if you want. So the goal is to have a saved file. So I'm going to save this. If it's a screenshot that you take, you can save your screenshot. You can save it wherever you want. I'm going to go ahead and just save mine to a quick folder that I have. Once you save it, then you can go to the next step. Okay, so once we have our pictures saved, we're going to go ahead and find our name here. So I'm going to open my folder and I'm going to upload the file that I had taken of my students here. And you can click and drag, or you can go ahead and upload the files. I'm going to go ahead and just click and drag from my other screen that I have this saved. Here I am. My lovely pictures being loaded up. I have the first and last name. This is really important because we do not know all of the students. So having their name labeled allows us to double check to make sure they are not opted out, but also when it comes to doing the yearbook, we can find them in the OLP roster and make sure we have the correct information. So that's going to make it easier for us. It doesn't matter if you do first and last and first. We can figure that out. But first name, last name is probably easiest. And that's it. So you'll have a series of photos here, and you can let me know if there's any questions you have, if you have any trouble uploading. There are some shortcuts you can do. I'm sure some of you know faster ways. I was just trying to show this mostly one simplest way that you could do this. Whether you use screenshots, we can edit that out. So don't worry about all that. Don't worry about editing, to make it a certain size or anything. Just get the pictures in. And if a student is absent and all through American Education Week, or they're absent on the day you take a picture, just upload it later. We'll check in with you guys in a bit. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you so much in advance for doing this. I know this is taking time out of your day, and it's just another thing. So again, if you need any help or want any assistance with doing this, just let me know. And Miss Osmond's the other yearbook teacher as well, so you can let her know too. Thank you guys.